What is up, guys? This is the Solo Cyber Nerd, and this startup tutorial is for those who are still learning the F-18C, and this will help you out if you want to get off the ground and into combat a lot quicker. It's going to cut out a few of the lengthy startups. And I learned this due to I used to always use auto start on the F-18, and because I just wanted to get up off the ground and ready to go. So what we're going to do is let's get started here. First thing you want to do is you want to take and you want to flip your battery on and then down to override and then back to on. Oh my lord. And then you want to go ahead, we're going to zoom out here, and you want to go over here. You want to turn on your APU. And then you want to wait a few seconds. Let that spool up. And once that green light comes on, you want to select right engine on your engine crank. And then on your keyboard, you want to push Alt, no, not Alt, sorry. You want to push right shift and home. And let that spool up there. I might have missed a step there. It doesn't matter though. Your engine's going to spool up. This is for a fast startup. Alright, so right engine is go. Then you want to go back on your engine crank, which is here. And you want to go left engine.
Flight controls.
And then on your keyboard you want to push Alt Home. You're supposed to wait until this reaches 25% before you push the Alt Home. The same on the right engine, but I skipped that. It doesn't really make a difference from what I've noticed. And now while that's doing that, you want to go over here. You want to turn on your oxygen. And then we'll go ahead and we'll get our monitors up here.
Uzi 2, passing waypoint 2 at 3,000.
Since it's bright out, I've turned this all the way up. And if you're running, what you always want to make sure you do is want to have your radar set to operational. You want your INS set to ground. As you'll see, my attack radar is working. I don't have anything armed on here. I don't have targeting the pods or the weaponry. Your APU will shut off on its own. And then you want to go ahead and you want to just close your cockpit. We'll go ahead and turn on wheel steering here.
Flight controls.
I forgot one big step. Always make sure to turn off your parking brake. That is this switch right here. You can go ahead and you can left click that.
Passing waypoint 2 at 5,000.
Or you're going to burn out your brakes because you're going to wonder why you're not moving, and your brakes will actually be useless. Let's go ahead and get on the runway, which is going to be over here to the right.
RTB at 2,600.
I'll go through the last thing you need to do as soon as we get here on the runway. But I use this because I fly on the Through the Inferno server, and don't really know the full startup procedure by heart yet, so this really helps. So I'm able to get in and get off the ground faster, or get off the carrier, whichever one I'm taking off on. And I will do a carrier video as well. Alright, so we're on the runway. This switch here, which is your flaps, you want to right click that for half flaps. And it's always good to have your landing and taxi light on, but I'm not going to worry about that right now because it's the middle of the day. So.
At 2,600.
Alright, double check everything always. Alright, so we're good. Looks like I've got everything I need. And since I'm not carrying any weapon or anything, I don't have to really go into a whole bunch. This is for, and if you were carrying weapons, they would all be set up already. You would be able to slew your attack radar. You'd be able to choose your stores. Everything is operational right now. That is like for real quick get up and go. I'll go ahead and go into afterburner mode, turn off the wheel steering. I should have did that before I did that. And rotate. Gear up. And then we're going to go back down. We're going to click that flaps. We're going to put those to auto. There you go, off the ground, and ready to go rule some ass. So now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna land this.
At 3,500.
So I'm gonna go ahead and burn off speed. We're gonna go back around to the opposite side of the runway again. But I really hope this helps anyone who just wants to be able to get off the ground quick, because like me, I find it to be very annoying. Like, let's say you go through all the major steps to get your plane started and something happens. You have a mishap where you blow up during takeoff. Like, let's say you make a mistake, and that's normal. Everyone's going to make a mistake flying these right off the bat. I mean, there's no one's perfect, you know. It's trial and error with this plane, and but she is a very good plane, and she does fly herself because I'm not holding the stick now, and she's maintaining a steady level flight. Well, now she is. I'm just going to go ahead and get in the out of range of the runway so I can actually turn around and do a landing here. I'll do the carrier guide as well. I'll amend the description so it'll be for carrier as well as soon as we get this thing landed again.
Altitude.
Alright, we should be able to turn around here now and bleed off some of that speed in our turn. I messed up. Right there's my big mistake, is I'm going to be coming in too high.
Altitude. Altitude.
It's okay. Flap set to full. Gears down. Okay, flaps are not at full yet. What's going on here? There we go. Now I might crash, I might not. I'm not the most proficient with landing the F-18 yet. I've done a few successful landings. It's really hit and miss. If I'm flying in VR, I have a lot better time with it because I feel like I'm there. You know, I've got more reflex. It's not like flying with 2D, but for this, it's just all around. You know, I mean, DCS really isn't optimized enough for VR, from my opinion. I mean, but it is nice to fly, though. It is fun. I'll probably do startup guides for as many of the aircraft as I have, and butter landing. Get the brake going there. I'll go ahead and we'll go ahead and get reloaded on a carrier. One thing I enjoy about, like, if I'm doing F-18 is if you land, you don't have to turn off your aircraft to get a refuel. Like, you could fly in, refuel, rearm, still be active, you know, power on, and you just taxi back onto the runway and take off and go do your thing. So it's in, out, in, out. One thing I have an issue with, I'm still learning, is the in-air refueling. I noticed when I actually went ahead and tried the in-air refueling, I couldn't find the tanker. Like, I kept flying over it. I'm thinking it was in the clouds because there was a heavy cloud level, so I couldn't really find it. And I was on a multiplayer server, which probably wasn't the best place to practice my in-air refueling because you don't have control over the weather. But we'll go ahead and get this thing put away here, and then I'll reload into carrier, hopefully, if I figure out how to set that up, so you guys could just watch me painstakingly get this going. Do create fast mission. Go here to advanced mode. Should be able to start from a carrier.
Whoever comes with me may not make it back alive. Just so you know. You got guys behind golf in the hills, so they probably got a spawn beacon back there.
Actually, it might be better if I just do this way. Shoot. Give me 1 second here, guys.
I don't see anyone. Come on. Alright, so we're gonna go over to Charlie and hold it then.
Hopefully this is on a carrier deck. I haven't really done a lot of practice. Nope, this is on the ground. Yeah.
I have a vehicle that apparently can't get up a little hill.
It'll be a lot easier if I do it this way. Give me a second. It's going to go dark. I'm going to go ahead and join the Through the Inferno server so I can actually get on an aircraft carrier, and so I don't have to do it myself, basically. Alright.
So what's going on, Echo? Do we have Echo? We're heading that way, or?
While this is loading, I'm going to go ahead and amend the that has been changed.
So, Mark, where are we going here, bud? Like, we got.
There we go. Loading in. It takes a bit, depending on your system, especially if it's a high pop multiplayer server. I put an extra 16 gigs in this system, so I got my 32 gigs of RAM, which really helps with this server. I noticed a big performance increase because of the load time. The load time shortened, and also have DCS installed onto SSD. But alright, let's go ahead and get on the carrier here. Your flight is delayed. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. I wanted to do a quick tutorial, but I guess that's just not happening. What is this? Your flight is delayed. Well, we'll just have to be patient. They must be doing something on the carrier deck. I don't know. I mean, there's only 3 people on the carrier right now, so I should be able to spawn on it. I don't see why it's delayed. There we go. Nope, flight is delayed. Tempted to start on the ground and fly over that carrier, see what the hell's going on, you know? To start, please wait. I'm gonna actually ask that in chat. Okay, so the carrier is bugged, so bummer. Bummer. That sucks.
I can't do this. I can't get this thing, bud.
Alright, well, I do apologize. I was really hoping to do a carrier guide on this as well, but it looks like it's just going to be a ground start. I hope you all learned. Hope this helps people. And I look forward to bringing out some more DCS F-18 videos after I start honing my skills so I don't look like a noob. But that's okay. Everyone starts out as a noob when they fly a new plane. So enjoy, guys. Peace out. Thank you for being a part of the channel. If you like this video, pop that like button and hit subscribe. And I will be back at you all next stream.